Hey guys, it's your brujacarrieliz here to do a quick little energy reading for my beautiful collective. You know what time it is. Grab your coffee, tea, your wine, your weed, whatever it is that you need, and come hang out. Good morning, good evening, whatever time it is for you guys. It's morning on my end. So let's tap in and see what messages Spirit has for my collective. All right, let's see. We're gonna use the what is this? The Soul's Journey Lessons cards to see what's going on, what lessons we are working on, healing on at this current point in time, messages for the collective's highest and greatest good. Oh, we've got abundance and health. Health is wealth. For somebody out there, health is wealth. Maybe some of you have been tapping in to meditation. Some of you have been changing up kind of like your routine, either needing to work out or adding more of it into your life and your lifestyle, especially if some of you are super busy. But I'm definitely getting someone realizing that they really need to put their health at the forefront. Yeah, they keep just saying health is wealth. Your health is the most important thing that you need to focus in on at this point in time, whether it's your mental health, whether it's your physical health, whether it's your emotions, whatever this relates to you, collective, Spirit is saying to put that on the forefront. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. And we also have abundance here. I'm a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in the physical reality. Maybe some of you are like trying to either do like glamour spells or trying to manifest a different look. Maybe some of you are thinking about changing up your hair, changing up something physically that you're kind of like, you know what, it's time to really invest the time and energy into myself so that I can feel good and be healthier. Okay, so let's see what else is going on for my collective. That's great news, because honestly, more and more of us should be doing this, right? We have grief here. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. We also have self-esteem here at the bottom of the deck. Maybe some of you are kind of grieving or needing to shed, let go of either toxic behaviors, mindsets. You know, this could be if someone, you know, for years had an eating disorder and it's time to really like take control of that and really address, you know, the issue at hand. Maybe for some of you, this is ways that maybe you've self-sabotaged by overeating or emotionally eating, or, you know, just there's something here about not taking care of yourself the way that you should be. And there's this kind of like feeling guilty about it. You know what I mean? Feeling guilty about it because at that point in time, you either didn't know better or it was kind of like a coping habit or mechanism that you used because of the way that you felt about yourself, some kind of self-esteem. But there's something here that it's like, they have the song in my head, turn the beat around. It's like someone's flipping the script, you know, someone is changing up that narrative for themselves of saying you are worthy, you are, you know, capable of change, you are in control. Yeah. This is someone's glow up moment. And I think a lot of it is kind of this realization of, oh shit, like I was putting all these external factors as to why I couldn't lose the weight, as to why I couldn't, you know, feel better about myself, or, you know, there's something to that where it's this grieving, shedding process about that. Because some of you could be really angry. I get a lot of self-sabotage here. I get a lot of the way that maybe someone spoke to you in childhood is something that you kind of kept, that became your inner voice. You know, if you were put down a lot, or if you were kind of nagged at, or there's something about that was your own internal voice, right? And as you grew up, it kind of like, this is what I gotta unlearn, right? These habits, these behaviors, this toxic kind of cycle or mental process is something that you have to unlearn. But I definitely get that someone is actually taking charge, taking control of this. But a lot of it is like addressing that there is a problem. You know, in order to fix things, you got to understand, yeah, this it's got to go. It's not working anymore. It's not serving your highest and greatest good. And there is this shedding process. For some of you, it's grieving because you feel like you wasted time. You know what I mean? It's like now that things are clicking in your head, you're like, damn, I could have done this years ago. I could have done this months ago. Like, why am I holding myself back? And again, it's like this negative self-talk. You know, I feel like the way that you speak to yourself, collective, you need to be a little bit kinder to yourself, especially if you wouldn't say these things to your best friend, you wouldn't say these things to your children, you wouldn't say these things to, you know, other people, but you say these things to yourself. It's like, stop being your own biggest bully, right? It's funny, they're putting a song, it's like a 90s song in my head. It's like, basically the lyric is, it's like, I'm my own biggest enemy, or I'm my own worst enemy. Yeah, sometimes we are our biggest enemy. Sometimes we hold ourselves back the most. So totally understand with this whole self-sabotage kind of theme coming up for you, collective. And if it doesn't resonate, that's okay. Leave it there for whoever needs this message. But I definitely feel like there's this unlearning process. It's like you're learning to actually speak kinder to yourself. You're learning to, you're understanding that when things don't work out, that doesn't mean that, boom, that's it. That's the only opportunity for you. No, you're learning by your mistakes. You're learning by your mistakes. It's a learning process. That's what we're here for on this earth, on this planet. So yeah, failure. I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Yeah, that's what we're doing. That's what we're here for. So yeah, no need to beat yourself up about it, right? It's kind of like, I kind of see it as like a kid. You know what I mean? You have to talk to yourself as if you're talking to your inner child, as if you're talking to like a 5-6-year-old that you absolutely love and adore. And you know what? This is their first time really getting the hang of reading something. This is the first time they're riding a bike. This is the first time they're doing something. This is for some of you, yes, the first time you're here, but you have to treat this life as, this is my first go around here. I don't have it all figured out. I'm not like there. We're not perfect. We're not going to have it all figured out. Like, we're going to make a shit ton of mistakes. You have to be easy on yourself when you're making those mistakes instead of putting yourself down so much. Okay. Yeah. And I feel it. We're going through some changes here. Yeah. Cause why? Cause they're putting Ozzy Osbourne in my head. They're putting the song Changes in my head. And I'm like, yeah, that makes a whole lot of sense. That tracks, guys. It's time to make change. And a lot of it too is that you're not going to grow or evolve without making changes, right? If you're standing still, then guess what? You're standing still. You're not going to be doing anything else. The whole world is going to spin around you and keep moving and changing. If you're stuck in that position, then you're kind of stuck. But I definitely get that someone's going to find that time to find balance in their life, mentally, emotionally, physically. You're going to find that balance in your life of, you know what, I can eat that donut, and I can also eat healthy and eat whole foods and add more vegetables into my life and add more steps into my day, or add a workout routine that's easy for me. You're going to be successful. There's something here where you feel like it's an impossibility, or it's something that you failed at over and over again, but it's something that once you commit and are consistent, you're going to find this balance and find that within finding balance, right, not going to extremes like extreme dieting and extreme this, that, and the other thing. Once you figure out that it's all about balance, you're going to be successful, collective. You're going to be over here thriving. But it's really not going to change until you step up and do something about it. And a lot of this is like that sacral chakra energy of you feeling confident, feeling motivated. And I'm just going to tell you this, you're not going to find that motivation every day. You're not. You're going to have to push yourself even on days when you don't want to, when you just rather curl up in bed and be like, yeah, pass, give me the bag of chips. It's just to say that you can do it. You can do it. As long as you're consistent, as long as you show up for yourself every day, you can do it. Whatever this goal is in mind, however you want to change and improve, I feel like someone is getting to that point of like, I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I'm done with the same old. It's time to change. It's time to do something different. I get it, collective. I see it here. I feel it here. You are going to be successful. And honestly, you're going to really realize that the ways that you've been holding yourself back, the ways that negative self-talk has been holding you back from abundance, from really going out and achieving the things that you want to do. I also get too, it's almost like if you've had this goal in mind of, I would love to run a marathon, but you keep putting yourself down like, that's never gonna fucking happen. Like, I don't even have a pair of running shoes. And you keep that kind of negative self-talk. It's like, of course, you're never gonna get there if you don't actually take the steps to be like, okay, well, I'm gonna go to Track Shack. I'm gonna go buy freaking sneakers to go train and go run and go find, you know, a running club or running group, or go find a running partner that's going to help keep me motivated, and then actually go every single day to run. And then eventually building up that stamina, building up that endurance of like, okay, baby steps. We're walking, we're jogging, now we're running. Now we're able to add sprints in here. Now we're able to, I just feel like it's a progression. And if you're not committed to things like that, like if you have this goal in mind, if you're not committed to that process, then it's like you're never going to get there if you don't actually take that time to go after the things that you want. All right, this is about pursuing the things. Yeah, I have this song in my head. I'm on the pursuit of happiness. And honestly, happiness is different for everyone. Happiness, the goals that you have, is different for everyone. Not everyone wants the slice of cake you want, you know? All right, so let's see. What else for my beautiful collective? Yeah, I fucking can't. I fucking can't. It's like I'm psychic, right? It's like, you know, what are we doing here? Happiness. I'm aware that being happy means I'm on the right path. Yeah. And of course, you're going to go through adversity. You're going to have some challenges. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be, you know, life is not easy. It's not about that. You're never going to learn anything if everything was easy and handed to you, right? I accept the challenges are the best way to learn. Yeah. So it's kind of embracing the funk, embracing it and being like, you know what? If I want to be happy, I have to go out there and get it, because no one's going to give me this. And also, happiness is definitely an internal job. Nothing else external is really going to give you that happiness. You can buy all the makeup in the world. You can buy all the clothes in the world. You can buy, you know, this, that, and the other thing. But is it really going to make you happy? To an extent, but it's kind of like empty, you know? All right, let's see. They're asking me to use the Intuit Oracle right now. So let's tap in. What's going on for my beautiful collective? We're on the pursuit of happiness, and we are making some changes in our life. I definitely get changes in health, changes in routine. I feel like people are switching it up. You guys are going to be switching things up, maybe even making significant, major changes in your life. Maybe it's the location that you live. Maybe it's the job that you have, the people that you are surrounding yourself with, kind of feeling like you're kind of stuck in a black hole. Yeah. I'm telling you. Here we go. Yeah. Is the devil. Yeah. Some of you are kind of stuck in that devil energy, right? It's like that toxic mind frame, the same old cycles. You know what I mean? It's kind of, yeah. If you were just disciplined, if you were just, you know, consistent, I feel like some of you give into that kind of temptation easily. And I feel like some of you really know the fact that you're kind of holding yourself back, that there's a stalemate here, that you're stuck because of things that you already know, right? Like if you have really bad habits or something that, you know what, I need to cut out smoking. Hey, you know what, I need to cut out overeating. Or maybe I shouldn't go out for drinks every Friday, or, you know, it's something there that, like, you know, you're stuck and stagnant. You know, you have this knowledge that they're stuck and stagnant because of some kind of toxic cycle. So this is what Spirit is pointing out to you. It's like, you already know this. We don't have to, you know, we don't have to go further in that. You already know your negative habits. And I see the scythe. Again, it's time to cut some shit out. It's going to be unexpected. But it's good. It's a good omen. It's a good omen, right? Some of you are releasing baggage. Some of you are letting shit go. Some of you are cutting things out. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid. You know you have to do it. So it's like, all right, you going to do it or am I going to do it? That's what Spirit's giving you, that option. It's like, we're either going to put a tower moment in your life or you're going to do this on your own. I also heard from my Spanish speakers, either te calmo or te calmas. Like, either you're going to calm yourself down or I'm going to do it. Like, is one or the other. Also too, like I said, home, house, home, something about a home or feeling like you belong somewhere. I feel like some of you are kind of getting antsy. If you're not in the right location, it's like, okay, it's time to find a new home. It's time to move. It's time to feel and go where you feel like you belong. Okay, I feel like that's something that's very important there. Also, for some of you, you need to put boundaries. You need to put boundaries. Why? Because it's not a free for fucking all with your energy. It's not. It's just not. Especially if you're very much a person that gives, and you pour into people, you need to cut that shit out. Or at least tone it down a bit. You know, find that balance. It can't always be a yes. You can't always be a yes person and say yes, and overload your plate and then be like, oh my God, what did I get myself into? Why am I so stressed all the time? It's my fault because I did not learn the word no. I didn't know how to say no. I didn't know how to pull back. I didn't know how to say, you know what? I need that time off, taking it off. Do it. Okay, let's see. Who's manifesting here? We got the Magician, we have the Swans. Yeah, you guys are seriously on this path of growth, elevation, transitioning. And I'm telling you, some of you are going to have this opportunity to travel, to move. You're going to have this choice. You have multiple choices, right? You have to weigh out the options because not every option that's presented to you is good for you. That's one thing to know, right? Just because, oh my God, opportunity came in. Bitch, look, read the fine print. Check a little bit closer. Really like peek. Is this really good for me or not? You know? But I see it. Magician, you are in the, you're on the verge of really manifesting something big, something new. And you're realizing you have the power. Collective, you're realizing that you are the magician, that you have the say-so, that you have the free will to do as you please. It's just a matter of you getting your ducks in a row of like, you know what? This is no longer serving me. I need to do X, Y, Z to change this. I also see too, this is kind of like a test of your faith. Yeah, it's a little bit of a test of your faith. I also see a union here. We see soulmates. We see this kind of energy, deep soul connection, blooming love, divination, a pair of things, the one. But I definitely see faith. Yeah. It's like a test of your faith to see what path you're going to walk on. I also get to, Spirit just said, there are no wrong choices in life, right? You know, when people are like, oh, but this is a bad path, I shouldn't have taken that. It's just more or less like you're going to experience more road bumps. You know, you're going to be experiencing more speed bumps and delays if you take certain paths to get to where it is that you ultimately end up. But I feel like people are going to end up where they need to end up. And collective, I feel like some of you are kind of, it's clicking. You know what I mean? It's like, I could do this the hard way, or I could do this, you know, the easy way. But yeah, especially when I feel like there's something repetitive that is going on in your life, that it's kind of like, what's the definition of crazy? Doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. Yeah, I feel like someone's doing that over and over again. It's like going back to the same people, or having the same old routine, or the same negative self-talk, or, you know, same toxic job, same environment. It's like you're not moving, you're not changing, you're stagnant. You know what I mean? It's kind of up to you. And I feel like it's almost like emotionally abusive to yourself to stay in the same thing, right? I see death here. The Queen of Cups, death. I see it. Yeah, there's a change here. The significant change, something that's going to end, a cycle that's going to come to a rapid close. So for some of you, this could be job loss. For some of you, this could be the end of relationships. For some of you, this could be significant move. You have to move. You have to get out of your place. But I see it's because you deserve better. It's so funny too, because I see Lord Ganesh. There's something here with either someone is manifesting and lighting a candle, or has like a money altar or something like that, because I see the elephants with the obstacle removed. And anytime I see that, I believe it's Lord Ganesh that removes obstacles. Maybe some of you need to do a road opener candle. But yeah, this is a step-by-step process, right? It's like where you're at is not your end goal. So for some of you, a relationship is a stepping stone. A career path that you're on or a job is a stepping stone. It's not your ultimate like end goal to where you want to be, but it's a stepping stone. It's something that you're learning from, but don't have it be like, oh, this is the end of my road. It's like, I'm going to be here for the next 30, 40 years. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Spirit is saying, keep on going, right? Even if you're taking baby steps, the spiritual growth that you're on right now, it's going to get you to where you need to be. I also feel like too, some of you are kind of like desiring or fantasizing about a different life, different changes and stuff. I feel like you're going to get that. You know, you need that inspiration, you need that spark in order for you to kind of get on that path, on that I feel like alignment. Some of you are aligning to where you need to be or around the people that you need to be around. You're very wise and powerful, and I feel like some of you don't realize that. It's kind of like not clicking, right? It's not clicking, like, yeah. It's like, yeah, I guess. I see heavy abundance here. Abundance is your birthright, as many influencers say, right? Let's see. Again, the elephant at the bottom of the deck, water flow, flowing abundance, tears of sorrow, joy, release, fulfillment, chasing after something, emotional release, yeah. The floodgates are opening, I'm telling you guys. We have the Emperor here. We have garden, public venue, meeting place, a date, problem solver, asking questions, the Hanged Man, creative and entrepreneur. Maybe there's an entrepreneur that's going to ask you out on a date. Some of you are just, we've got the Hanged Man. Some of you are putting yourself on pause for what? I feel like this time of solitude or pause, you're really going to become enlightened and grow and be like, this is the way I was holding myself back, because I have these opportunities and options here. What's good for me and what's not? I feel like some of you are really becoming enlightened to what is right for you and what isn't. And ways that you've been settling for less, and ways that you need to evolve and grow out of that. Okay? For some of you, it's like, if this is love, some of you really need to truly believe that you deserve it. And not just that, I feel like if you're constantly attracting people who are emotionally unavailable, you have to check in with yourself and be like, am I emotionally unavailable? Do I just want love, or am I really ready for love? Because there's a big difference. There's a big difference there. Because the right person could present themselves and you could fuck that shit up because you're like, yep, not ready. It's like, no, I don't want it. I want it, but I don't want it. Yeah, I definitely get that. Yeah, it's like, get a little bit more clarity. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure? I feel like you need more information. Yeah, let's see. Historic transformation. For some of you too, there could be a baby, there could be a pregnancy. I'm telling you though, there's a major transformation, a major change it's brewing, it's sudden, it's unexpected. For some of you, it's an end to something very suddenly, but it opens the doorway for something new to come in, right? Not all storms are bad, right? Some of them are to clear a pathway for you. Okay. All right, yeah. And again, broom. Clean house. Some of you need to get cinnamon broomsticks into your home. Some of you need to do floor washes. Some of you need to actually like, yeah, it's time to clean house. It's time to get rid of shit. It's time to declutter. Okay, yeah, the Hierophant too. I feel like a lot of you, that is a heavy lesson that you're learning from. Removing the things that are no longer significant or important in your life. Okay, so let's tap into tarot and see messages for highest and greatest good, what we need to know. I'm going to be using the Ethereal Visions Tarot. I believe it's the Luna edition. Yeah, the Luna edition. I love this deck so much. It's beautiful. And it kind of matches my nails right now. See, I like them. I like them a lot. All right, let's see. What's going on? My beautiful collective. Let's see. I kind of just want to pull 5 cards. Let's just see. Let's pull 5 cards for my beautiful collective. What's going on? What messages they need to know for their highest and greatest good. Please and thank you. Please don't be shy, Spirit. Please don't be shy. All right, let's see what we got. Actually, we have 4. We have the Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I think some of you need to really get out of your head and really understand your worth. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles. Some of you, it's like an inner conflict, because my cats are over here fighting. It's this inner conflict. Yeah, for some of you, it's this inner conflict. Some of you are really good at something, because I see this Eight of Pentacles, but you're like holding yourself back. We have the Three of Wands here. It's like you're waiting on something. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Right? It's like you're really good at something, but you're not promoting yourself. You're really good at something, but you're waiting for what? The money to fall into your lap? Like, you got to get to work, right? That's what you got to take action. I feel like some of you are just stuck and stagnant. You're just sitting there thinking about it. What do you think about? What are you thinking about? Right? What are you thinking about? It's like, let's make better decisions, right? Maybe some of you are even just analyzing, like, damn, I really fucked up in the past. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have been around these people. I shouldn't have dated that person. I should have. It's almost just like you're beating yourself up because you're stuck in fear. This is fear-based thinking, right? And even just regrets, right? It's like, oh my God, look at all these mistakes I made. But really, it's like, hello, you have a future here. If you just fucking lift your head up, if you just look around, if you just get out of your wallow and your sadness, right? Feeling your pity party that you're throwing for yourself. Why? Because you deserve better. You deserve more. And honestly, I feel like a lot of what's going on in your life right now is redirection. Spirit is redirecting you from things that do not serve you. And Spirit wants you to really pay attention to that. It's like, okay, it's time to put in the work. It's time to get to work. It's like, what are you doing? You're not going to find your money. You're not going to find your future person if you're over here crying and sad about the past, or afraid to even move. You're afraid to take action. You're afraid to do anything. That's not going to help nobody, and certainly not yourself. So I feel like for some of you, you're in this kind of moment of thinking and planning, but not taking action quite yet. And I feel like we need you to take action here, right? It's like, what are you waiting for? Because every day is an opportunity for you to shine. Why are you holding that shine back? Why are you holding yourself back? Why? Because there's tons of other people that do what it is that you want to do. Because there's other people that do it probably better than what you do. Okay, that's fine. There's plenty of people that fuck up too. There's plenty of people that aren't doing it quite like you. And guess what? They're still making money. I feel like some of you are way too hard on yourselves. And that's where this comes in, right? It's like, stop lying to yourself. Right? Stop feeling like you're not worthy. Stop feeling like you're not good enough when you are. I feel like some of you are almost feeling a little hopeless here. And it's like, where did the hope go? Where did that light go? Where did your light go? Right? Some of you need to regain that. Some of you are almost like waiting or expecting for an apology. And that's how you feel like, yeah, I'll level up when this happens. No. King of Swords here. With the Seven of Swords and the Lovers. Yeah. It's like, if you've been lied to, cheated on, I think you need to really put your foot down and say, I deserve better, y punto. And that's it. I deserve better, so I will choose better from now on. It's like learning from these past mistakes, right? Not letting it drag you down. Not living in the past too, because that's not a future. That's not a future for you. If you're living in the past and you're not here in the present, planning things and like enjoying your life and actually living, you know? The living is for the living. Oh my goodness. All right, yes, but we have the Lovers here. What choice do you have to make? What is this choice about? What is this choice in regards to with the Lovers? The choice, we got Temperance here. Ooh. Oh yes, and some of you definitely have your guardian angels that really have been protecting you along the way, right? Because I feel like things could have been way worse. Things could have been way worse. And Spirit is, saying it's time to take charge. It's time to take action. It's time for you to really shine and be yourself and step into this light. Yeah, some of you have been holding on to burdens that it's time to heal. It's time to let go. It's time to ask to Spirit for that light, to lighten your load, right? You have Five of Swords too, and really doing what's best for you, because a lot of times I feel like people want to people please and say yes, 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 yes to everything. But then when it comes to yourself, you just kind of put it on the back burner. No, you have to really think about, okay, what's going to fulfill me at this point in time. Sometimes you're going to have to say those no's. Sometimes you're going to have to just put yourself first. And you can't feel bad about that, right? Because people will do that all day, every day. All people do is think about themselves. So when you're over here having a big heart and, oh, I'm thinking about this and that, they're not thinking about you. They are not thinking about you. Worry about yourself. We've got the death here and strength. Yeah, I'm telling you, major endings here. But Spirit is saying you can. Si se puede. That's what they're saying. If you're having to let go of certain people, cut certain relationships off, change a job, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about this, you're thinking about this. Why are you just thinking about it? Just do it, right? Just do it. If you have to end something, just end it already. Rip off that Band-Aid. Why? Because it's no longer serving you. It's a burden for you. It's weighing you down. And it's making you feel worthless. I feel like some of you are really losing yourselves in this. Whether this is a career, a relationship, an environment, friends that you're around, people that you're around. Like, I feel like whatever this ending is, Spirit is saying that they have their hand in this and they're trying to help you through this process. And that you can do this. You can. This ending, whatever this ending is, whether it's a major move, significant change, like, you can do this. And why? Because you deserve better. You're worthy of more. This King of Pentacles is here at the bottom of the deck, right? Yeah. You deserve luxury. You deserve to be in the lap of luxury. What are you doing over here? Settling for less. Thinking you're less. Nah. All right. Let's see what is going on. For my beautiful collective, one more card, please and thank you. What's the advice? What's the advice? The Four of Swords. It's time to heal. It's time to really, the Hermit. Some of you, it's time to isolate. Some of you, it's time to really go within. It's time for you to find your light and follow your own guidance and follow your intuition, right? Because it's going to lead you on the right path. Your happiness is that light. Your happiness is that spark, that joy. You need to get you back. For some of you, you are losing yourself to somebody else or another job or an environment or something, and it's time. Your advice is to heal. Your advice is for you to stand up for yourself. Your advice is for you to cut that shit out, right? She's kind of giving me a little Joan of Arc energy, right? But I definitely feel like she's putting that sword down. And a lot of it too, I see with the Lotus here, it's like you are coming up, you're glowing up out of mud, out of hurt, pain. You're going to bloom. You're going to blossom. Okay, let's see. Actually, I ended up getting 2 new decks from Saltwater Heals Tarot, Missy. I ended up getting her Midnight Hour deck, her Midnight Hour Oracle deck, and her C'est La Vie Oracle deck. I might use it. Some of you, I'm telling you, you're holding on too tightly for things because you'd rather hold on to the devil that you know versus like the unknown, right? That's what that is. So it's like holding on to an ex because, hey, you know what you get with that ex, or you know what you get with that dead end job. Even though it stresses you the fuck out, you know what you get with that. That's why some of you are, it's like a same old loop. It's like, why stay on that merry-go-round and the same old carousel with the same song over and over again and this people getting on and off the ride and you're over there still sitting on it. So please get off that damn ride. All right, we're going to use the Evil Eye deck. Let's tap it in. Messages from my beautiful collective. Let's see what they need to know. Yeah, targeted. Someone thinks you hurt them and are mad and out to seek revenge. We have love attacks here. Yeah, someone is attacking your love relationships. They want to disrupt all areas of your love life, platonic and romantic. We have spiritual attacks too. Someone is trying to attack you spiritually to block your third eye and your ability to manifest, right? So if you're trying to manifest better friends, better love, better relationships, it's like someone doesn't want you to move on. Someone doesn't want you to do better. And that's unfortunate for them because, I mean, they're going to be getting instant karma. See the scales here? Because shit's about to get balanced out. And like I said, Spirit has their hand. Spirit has their hand in this change for you. The way that you're growing, the way that you're changing, the way that you're evolving, the way that you're about to start thinking, right? It's like if you were losing yourself in something, right, that was negative, toxic, devil energy, right? You're about to change that. Things are about to significantly get cut out, changed, and it's for the better. When it's the death card, it's an ending. It's permanent. Death is permanent. So there's some kind of permanent ending that's coming into your life right now, right? And it could be someone that's really mad, and it's like a competition or it's a game, and they don't want you to be happy. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to manifest. They don't want you to be hip to what's going on or even what they're doing behind the scenes, but they're gonna get instant karma for whatever they try to do to you, whatever kind of blocks they're trying to send your way, whatever kind of spiritual attacks they've got for you. Yeah, Spirit's just kind of like, okay, you want to play like that? Spirit's got hands. So hopefully the person who's sending this has hands too, because I don't know, I just feel like it's not going to be an even playing field, if that makes sense. Let's see. Anything else from the Evil Eye deck? Anything else that we have going on in my beautiful collective? No, I just feel like, yeah, completion. Here we go. The cards that flipped over. Yeah, health attacks. Yeah, especially health. Your health attacks too. Someone is trying to negatively affect your health, either physically or mentally. Yeah. That's why we got abundance and health, right? Health is wealth. I feel like someone's being hip to that. Like, you're no good for my mental health. Bye. You gotta go. And that's it. That's as simple as that. Put in that boundary. No, you gotta go. Bye. Completion. Yeah, the energy work done against you is done. It's over. The spell has broken, right? And I definitely feel like it's because someone's being reckless. Someone was definitely being reckless, right? They were just throwing shit at you. Someone is out of control and doing anything and everything. Hold on. Someone is out of control and doing anything to any and everyone they want without having remorse. Yeah. And for that, it doesn't fly with Spirit. Like, Spirit's just like, not today, not here, not my baby. You know, could have been voodoo. It could have been something that they were, you know, maybe even something that they didn't really understand. They just, oh, I see this on TikTok. Let me just do this. It's like, you should be scared. You should run. Someone is doing voodoo work on you to achieve something against you. Look to other cards in the area to see which area. Yeah, they're just reckless. People are reckless. Yeah, and they talk too much. This person talks too much. It's that ego, right? It's like they're really going to be telling on themselves. And I get too that Spirit is saying, be very mindful of the people that you tell your good news to. Be very mindful of the people that talk to you and they peep on you and they watch everything you do, but they never congratulate. They never offer, you know, there's no felicitations there. You know what I mean? There's nothing like positive that they give back, but they just peep. They just peep. They watch everything, but say nothing. And it's like, why are you constantly watching? Pocket watching, relationship watching, and it's none of their business? Because they're fucking haters. And that's the thing. They're going to reveal themselves and their true feelings and intentions towards you. So pay attention to the way that people joke around you, right? The way they like talk and gossip about other people. They're doing the same shit once you're gone. But yeah, it's about to be done. Like, for some of you, it's already been done and you already know who this person is that we're talking about. And for others, it's like the light, the moment is gonna dawn on you. You're gonna be like, oh, it's that person, 100%, because they're going to talk too much. They're gonna talk too much. It's gonna come out, diarrhea of the mouth. And you're gonna be like, oh, you really don't fuck with me like that. I don't fuck with you like that. And then that's when you're placing them boundaries. But yeah, okay, let's see what's going on. What is going on for my beautiful collective? Let's tap into these new oracle decks. Let's see what messages we need. Ooh, for our highest and greatest good. A bunch just fell. All right, messages for my highest and greatest good for the collective. Oh yeah, look at that, poison. I haven't got this card from this deck because this is all like lovey-dovey and stuff. Poison, venomous, dangerous, intoxication. Yeah, maybe it's someone too that like drinks too much, smokes too much, does drugs. Like, this could be someone too that you just know they are no good for you. They are no good. And they're hating. They're over there in the corner hating. Why? Because they can't even get in. All right, let's see. Yeah, sunsets are proof that endings are beautiful too. I fucking love it. I know this is really late to read. Yeah, endings are beautiful too. Yeah, I'm telling you, this could be someone too that you had romantic feelings for. But you're just like, you know what, you're just no good for me. You're holding me back. This could be an ex. You know what I mean? They could be obsessively watching. Yeah, again, the romantic feelings came out. We have autumn, changes, harvest, abundance, yeah, and grief. Mourning, sadness, sorrow, yeah. I'm telling you, some of you are finding your freedom. There's freedom in letting go. There's freedom in endings. There's freedom in being like, you know what? You don't serve me anymore. It's time to let go. It's time to let go. Anything else for my beautiful collective? Anything else? Yeah, bridge. Unite, connection, communication. Yeah, maybe someone's trying to build a bridge. I also get a lot of like these leaves, right? The fall are about endings and changes, right? It's like the leaves are all fallen and there's nothing on these trees. I feel like for some of you have nothing left to give. There's nothing left to say. And you're realizing that. You're realizing, you know what? It's time to build a bridge and fucking move on over and burn that bridge down. Yeah, for some of you, it's like, yeah, it's time to catch a flight. It's time to move on. Time to walk across that bridge. For some of you, it's kind of sad too, to just be like, damn, does this really have to end? But yeah, it's why? Because you're ascending higher. You're ascending higher. You're moving on to greater and better. And some of those people you need to leave in the past. Yeah. In order for you to receive, you have to leave certain things in the past. You have to make room for the things that you want, the people that you want, the relationships that you want, the career path that you want. You have to release and let go so that new can come in. Yeah, volcano. Someone could be really mad, explosive, angry. And I just feel like that's the sign, that's the cue for you to realize you don't need that in your life. You don't need that in your life at all. Yeah, because I see that you're going to be getting some kind of level up here. Look, we have chandelier, we have glamour, wealth, luxury. Yeah, for some of you, you're really elevating in tax bracket. You're elevating, you're having this abundance come through. And unfortunately, yeah, you have to leave people behind. You have to leave certain things behind. And this is something that you really have to think about. Yeah, deep thought, consideration, reflection. Some of you are really reflecting on it. It's funny too, because this bouquet that she has, it reminds me of the flowers that they use in like Dia de los Muertos, and the flower name is really like escaping me right now, but I almost just feel like it's like putting flowers on a gravesite. For some of you, this could be someone that dies, and it's almost just kind of like, it sucks to say it like that, but like a good riddance, right? Yeah, locked gate, off guard, off limits, guarded, defensive. Yeah, it's like you're off limits for this person. It's like they no longer have access to you because they lost that privilege when they started doing stupid shit against you. And they're gonna be really mad when they see that you're doing better. And for some of you, if this is someone that passes on, it's like you're reflecting on that relationship and just being like, well, damn, that was a moment. But for some of you, I definitely see that you're moving on and you're really, I'm telling you, there's something here with faith, church, faith. I feel like this is a test of faith, but this is kind of like your faith stands the test of time too. It's kind of just like you're moving on and forward because you realize that God has better for you. And it's kind of just like, if God wanted you to have love, love would not feel like that. Love would not feel like poison, toxic, you know, it wouldn't feel like that. It wouldn't be like that. It wouldn't bring you down. It wouldn't dim your light. And I just feel like there's a new beginning here for you, collective, that there is a new spark. There's a new light. There's a new connection here that's coming in that's gonna probably piss off a lot of other people, but it's something that's destined and fated. It's something that's meant to come into your life. There's a new beginning here that's sparking. And for some of you, this is, I fucking can't. Do you see that? Abundance. Abundance. Yeah. Not only is this a relationship, but this is also abundance. I definitely see a level up for you guys, collective, a level up romantically and career-wise or monetary. But yeah, this is something that you've been wanting or wishing for, and you're recognizing that it's time to let certain things go so that you can bring this manifestation in. You can bring this wish fulfillment in. Some of you need to really be guarded against the past, against things that did not serve your highest and greatest good, and you know it. You know it. You know it too. Because that's what Spirit is saying, is like, you already know. I'm getting the hiccups here. All right. We're going to close this reading out with the Archangel Michael. It's a Sword of Light oracle. Messages from my collective's highest and greatest good. And then we're going to close this out. If you'd like to book your own personal reading, you're more than welcome to. The link is down below. And Instagram, it's on my bio. And yeah, girl, boy, whoever you are, put your creative energy into action. Archangel Gabriel joins me to spark your creativity, help you communicate your vision, and motivate you to create something beautiful. Yeah, it's like if you've been holding yourself back and you've just been sitting, it's like if you don't get your butt into gear, it's like you've been needing to make moves. Yeah. We have, you will manifest what you need. Express gratitude as if your plans have already come to pass. Trust that your angels are bringing you the assistance that you need, right? The people that you need, the assistance that you need, the money that you need. Like, it's time to put it into action, right? It's like Spirit is saying, stop holding yourself back. Yeah, you got to regain your focus, right? If you've been kind of, say you're like riding a bike, and then you've been suddenly thrown off that bike. You're not just going to be like, oh, damn, and then just like walk away from the bike. You're going to get back up, you're going to dust yourself off, and you're going to get back on that bike and keep going. That's what Spirit is saying. Regain your focus. Trivial life matters are distracting you from your goals. Archangel Metatron and I are here to help you stay grounded. And that's where you need this balance. If you've been having people in your life that are kind of distracting you, or you've been kind of stuck in dead-end things, right? Relationships, people, jobs, career, path. You're going to be regaining your focus and really gaining that clarity of like, you know what? This, that, and the other thing have been holding me back. I've been holding me back. It's time to find that balance and keep it moving, right? And welcome abundance into your life, because you're about to be getting a lot of it. A lot of it. This is a windfall. A windfall. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. All right, guys. Well, this is where I leave you. This is your collective energy reading. I hope it brings you the knowledge and the clarity that you seek. And I'm here if you have any questions. If you'd like to book your own personal, you're more than welcome to. And I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.